my god, my foot literally can't reach. Short gang. Ew, I'm so cringy. Dude, my skin is looking good. I'm still not Kylie Jenner, but you know. Oh, I thought someone famous just liked my Instagram quote. I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. I just want to be famous. Actually, I don't. I don't know how I would handle fame, honestly. Let's talk about this. So, I was thinking the other day, because, okay, I commented on Justin Bieber's post, because he was like, me and Brooklyn Beckham's dad, and I was like, okay. Like, so I just put, okay, and I got 100, I think it was like 201 likes. And, like, I've gotten, like, a lot of likes on a comment before, but I've never gotten this many followers. Like, I jumped, like, 40 followers. Okay, that's an exaggeration. I got, like, 25 followers out of it. And then a bunch of likes, like, literally, like, 100 likes on just all of my photos. And then I got 30 DMs. And I was like, oh my god, how do famous do that? I would just, like, freak out. Like, I think I would appreciate being famous. But at the same time, I would just be like, I don't know. Okay, also, I'm putting this into the universe because this is just like, I think it's wild. So, you know those tarot card readings? I've got my tarot cards read before by like actual people. And they all told me the same thing, like something big in your career is gonna happen. And I was like, what career? Like, sis, I ain't got a job. Like, and if I did have a job, like, working at McDonald's, am I gonna be like manager? Like, I don't really know, you know? And then I started this, and I was like, oh, you know what, maybe I'll blow up. And then I was like, nah, people hate me, like, I hate myself, so, you know, that's not gonna happen. Wow, I just realized, I really feel like I look cute, but, like, I don't, so. And then I got my tarot card, like, I started doing, like, the online ones, and it was like, something big in your career is gonna happen, and I was like, sis, that's a reach, like, a reach. And then, what do you call it? Then I started doing like the ones on YouTube. I highly suggest those. I think the thing that they say is the number that you're drawn to, not like your favorite number, like the one that draws you to it. And lately, the number that I've been drawn to lately is like 5, and so it's been telling me like a lot of like things about relationships and what they see. But then I was watching one that was like completely weird. I thought it was weird because it was like, what's gonna happen with you two, and this is about me and someone. Yeah, and I was like, sis, and it was like, you guys had a really bad breakup, and I was like, yeah, no, we really did, like, it was tough. And then and then one of you moved on like really fast, like one of those like, what do you mean fast? And I was like, sis, he moved on in 3.5. Okay, my phone ran out of storage, so I just deleted 800 photos. You know, anyway, that was so stupid. So yeah, I was like, you guys like got in a bad breakup and one of you moved on really fast. I don't know if it, and then she was like, I'm getting the vibe that it wasn't you that moved on really fast and that you're still really in love with this person. I was like, please stop being like a fucking mind reader. Like, really, please stop. Like, really. And see, this is, I've always been one of those skeptical people. Also, I don't know if this is true. Actually, I do know, because like, yeah, I'm like Native American, okay? We'll just say that I am. I know I am, but I don't know how large I am. I've heard that I'm a really large percent from family members, but until I get my DNA test, which coming soon, you know, I don't actually know how fast it's gonna come or slow it's gonna come, but it is coming for myself. I don't think anybody else cares other than me. But my biggest fear is like finding out that I'm like not Native American, like at all, because it's like something I'm really prideful in. Anyway, that's besides the point. You can obviously tell that I get really distracted really fast, and I'm putting all of this in because I don't know how to fucking edit. Anyway, so it was like, you guys broke up, like, and you're still in love with this person. And then it was like, I don't know for like which one of you, but it was like, I don't know if, because I'm getting 2 different vibes. Like, someone called me in the middle of my mom literally called me. Anyway, so then it was like, and it was completely like weird because she was like, I see self-healing, but then I see like you're going to go really far career-wise. And I was like, sis, every reading I've done, and I've had one like actual personal reading, and then I've done like I think 9 or 10 like readings like on the internet and on YouTube. But I just find it crazy. And what if like it does blow up? I don't know how I would handle that. Like, okay, this is so depressing. But I have like no friends. Like I have 2 friends and I love my friends dearly. But honestly, if this is really fucking sad. But like if I had like a following like James Charles, like 10 million people, I would try so hard to talk to all of them. Like not even like I know, like the Ace family, oh my god. But like, we love our fans. Like, no, I would just, like, I love talking to people because I feel so alone. That is so fucking depressing. But I feel so alone, and I really think, like, I didn't grasp how many a million people were until recently. And I, like, and this was what I was thinking about. Like, you think about the whole Ace family thing, and, like, any family vloggers, which I don't have an opinion. Actually, I kind of do. It's just really split in the middle. But when it comes to family vloggers, like even kids on YouTube, like doing, what is it, like toy boxing videos, I think it's amazing that as you're fine, like lady, let it. Hold on. Okay, hey guys, so my dog apparently discovered that she has a voice and will not shut the fuck up. Lady! Okay, I'm really sensitive when it comes to loud noises. It's not like I'm like really, but it just scares the hell out of me. And like I don't like it. Like, lady! Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, it was recording the entire time. Okay. Anyway, so I was thinking like about this. Hell, I sounded like that girl on Twitter. She's like, I was thinking about Crayolas. Like, anyway, so I was thinking about it. Like, these kids don't grasp how many people are watching them. Like, I remember being a kid and being like people, please get away. Maybe it's just me that was like that, but I mean, I've always liked people, but just that many people. Like, I would sit in like the auditorium. I remember I was in 6th grade, and I was like, there's so many people in here. Like, oh my god. And it was only like granted like 50 people. But thinking, like, if you really think about it, like, you've never seen a million people in one place at once. Like, the chances, I don't even think is that possible? I mean, I don't know if it's possible. Like, I don't know how they would put that many people in, like, your your vision. Like, I sound so dumb. I promise I graduated with the 3.0. That's not that high. Anyway, so I was, like, thinking about it, like, holy fuck, like, that's scary for, like, I feel like that's scary for anyone, but a kid, like, imagine being, like, I was really thinking about it, like, if I said, like 1,000 times. Anyway, if you take a kid to, like, a stadium that, I mean, has, like, 50,000 people, they're gonna be like, oh my god, like, that's so many people. I remember one time my mom took me to a Dodger game, and for some reason, she always took me to Dodger games when we played the Padres. Anyway, something with a P. And I remember going, and she was like, oh, like, I needed to use the restroom, and we wanted to go buy food. And we were walking, and there was so many people, and I had a panic attack because I was like, there's so many people, like, I don't want to get lost, like, that's so fucking scary. Anyway, so I was just thinking about that, like, if I had a million people to talk to, like, how amazing would that be? Just, like, even 50,000 people to talk to, like, sis, like, granted, not all of them I'm going to get to talk to or even get along with. I mean, there's some people who just, like, don't get along, but imagine, like, that's so many people, like, because honestly, I would do it all because, like, I love talking to people, and I stay home. I'm a really big homebody, but like, if I wanted to FaceTime someone, I'd be like, hey sis, what's going on, like, and they'd be like, oh my god, it's you, and I'd be like, let's talk, let's talk. Like, you will know all my tea by the end of it because I'm not a very, very private person. But anyway, while telling that, I remembered something that I did as a kid, and I swear this is the stupidest thing ever. But when I was a kid, my biggest fear, for some reason, it's always been a tsunami. In 2000, okay, so in 2004 there was a tsunami. It was the Thailand tsunami, but it also affected like the Philippines and other tsunamis. It was a really big tsunami. It was actually I think it was one of the biggest like natural destructions. I really can't think right now in Thai history. And I was like, I just recently found out that this happened. Not recently. Never really heard anybody talk about it, but tsunamis are like one of my biggest fears. And so I think it was around that time, or it was a hurricane was happening. One of those two. I'm pretty sure it was a tsunami. And my mom decided to take me to the beach the day before I had watched the news, and they were talking about tsunamis. And let me explain this to you. So we had already planned this trip for a while, but then they showed a tsunami, and my mom was like, "Stop watching that. You're gonna get yourself scared." And I was like, "I don't want to go to the beach." To like the next day, I was like, "I don't want to go to the beach. I don't want to die. I don't want to go to." This is how much I loved life at the time. I was like, "I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Like, no, please, like, mom, don't take me. Like, no." And then she was like, "We're still going to the beach. Like, you're over exaggerating." And of course I was. But we went to the beach, and you see like I'm short now. I'm 5 foot, but I'm like 5'1". Let's put that out into the universe because I really want to be 5'1". Anyway, every time I go to my doctor's, I'm 5'1", but every time like someone measures me, I'm 5 foot. So we'll go with my doctor. Anyway, so I'm probably like a 7. Like I'm tiny. I'm like 5 years old. Anyway, so I'm small, I'm going, and like these waves are kind of big, but then this wave wasn't even that big. It was probably like 7 feet, and I fucking flipped. Like we were walking towards the beach, and I was just like, tsunami, like tsunami, tsunami, look, it's coming. And I booked it. Like I really did. Like I don't like to use that word because it's like I really cringe. But when I tell you, I ran so, how, like, I just want, if you've never been to the ocean and you are watching this in Antarctica, it is hard to run in sand. And let me tell you, I was an Olympian that day. I ran through the sand, like, that's me running through the sand. We were at the beginning of the beach, and like where the water started, and I ran all the way, literally, and my mom started chasing me because at first she was like, "Sam, stop, get over here." And then she noticed that I was not stopping, and everybody started chasing me. And then I didn't care. I would rather get hit by a bus than, and this is literally true, because I thought, water's coming, get me in a car and we need to like leave, like get into like, anyway, so there's a parking part, and we parked on the street because you can pay for like the meter, but there's a part where you can pay for parking. It's like the parking lot, and I ran through that. Mind you, I almost got hit by a truck, a regular car, and an RV. I did not care. I seen the RV and I was like, "Okay, you stopped." Like, and then I get to the car and I'm like, open the door, because I couldn't drive, so I'm in the back seat, like, open the door. Like, not in the front seat, like I wasn't gonna try to drive, but I was like, open the fucking door, open the door. And my mom comes in, she's like, "Samantha, like I barely can. What the fuck are you doing?" And I was like, "This is a tsunami coming, this is a tsunami." And she was like, "We drove all the way to the beach and we have to drive home." And I was like, "There's a tsunami, there's a tsunami." And I was so scared. I was so happy when she was like, "We're leaving." And I was like, let's go. I'm not staying around here. See, I do not fuck with tsunamis. This is literally a waste of people's time, but I'm so sorry. I just think I'm so entertaining, and I love talking about my life. That's a lot. Can you tell that I'm a Leo? Anyway, so yeah, that's my biggest fear is tsunamis. Like I have like, okay, I have 3 biggest fears. Honestly, no, I really should. This is a stretch, because if I ever meet David Dobrik and we become friends, I don't want him to bring these 3 things into my life. I will kill myself. Not literally, but like, oh my god, I need to cut that out because like